Hello everyone, how you doing? This video is going to be on rehousing one of my black widows. She's in this can right now, and I will transfer over to this small clear container like the other one. Like all of my teas that are a little flighty and a little bit more on the defensive side, I have put this in a 10-gallon tank. That way, if it runs out, well then it's still within that tank. I also do have a catch cup ready in case it were to make it out of the tank, which I really doubt. And a spray bottle to lightly mist it if it starts coming up the wall of the tank. A more humane way of making sure it doesn't get out. Keep it within there. Definitely don't want to get bit by this. And so it is in this container right now, very close to the top. So there she is right there. Oops, I missed that. And as you can see, it looks like she has an egg sac there with her. So I'll have to remove that and get it out of there. Definitely don't want tons of these guys spreading everywhere. So what I'll try to do is just put this container next to this, and hopefully I can get her out of the container she's in right now, and she'll climb into the other one. So just disrupt the web here a little bit. And one thing I have noticed about black widows is their web is really, really strong. So just kind of get this out of the way here, making sure I don't hurt her in the process. And so yeah, as you can see, this web is not tearing off easily, so maybe I'll just touch her a little bit and get a reaction from her. As you can see, they're not the very, as people would say, aggressive type spider. They don't tend to come out and want to fight or bite. People that get bit by these guys normally is because they've reached in underneath the spot where they're at and they've accidentally startled the spider. So she's actually here in the corner. And doesn't seem to want to come out. Yeah, that's really amazing how strong this web is. So just kind of picking it off a little bit at a time. Okay, well, I don't want to hurt her, so what I'm going to do is I am going to work on the web, and then I will be back. Okay, everyone. Alright, so there she is. I was able to get the web off, and now she's kind of climbing on the side of the container. So I'll just try to guide her. Now she's getting a bit of a defensive pose there, but that's expected. I'm taking her out of her home. So just trying to guide her out. Oops, sorry about that. See if she'll crawl on the side of the container and right onto the other one. You can see her spinning the web there. So maybe she spins web on this. I can just pick her up kind of like that. But now she's moving now. really hate doing this. I don't like to mess with them that much. She was just in her container minding her own business, but I can't keep her in this container because I can't see her, and if I can't see her, then I don't know how she's doing. So the clear containers are awesome because I'm able to see how her health is and how she's doing. So there she is crawling on the exterior of the container. And she's back in. Alright, so I'm going to turn this around so we can get a shot of her. They really are awesome spiders. Really cool looking. She's very upset. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a different item to try to get her in there. Probably one of my brushes, sponge brushes with a handle. That way maybe she'll hold on to it. So be back in a few. Okay, so here we are again. And now with this, she could probably hold on to it. So oh, there she goes. Okay, sorry, I think I hit the button on the side of the phone and kind of cut that shot out. Had to put that brush down because she was climbing up the brush. So now she's on the exterior. Oh, she actually had a web on here. So now she's kind of climbing on the side of the tank, which is a good reason to have them in another container. So hopefully she'll climb up there and I can put this in there. Oh, it'd be really neat if she could just climb up in here by herself. Maybe if I corner her off, it'll force her to go up. So let me set this here in this tank, see if I can stop some movement. Okay. Well, she's actually has a web underneath her. If I could just pick that up, that would be awesome because I could then just pick her up with the web. Just don't want to hurt her. And of course, that tends to be the one that's going to fall apart. Okay, well, she's off again. So let's try something else. I'll put this container on in here and just kind of corral her in there. There's more than one way to get a black widow into its enclosure. Just got to be real careful because I definitely don't want to hurt her. Okay, so she's on the move again. here. Oops, there she is. So there she goes. She started to go in there, but then she kind of backed away. There she goes. Now we just need a little nudge. And she's in. So now I will put the lid in here. Make sure that piece of wood does not shift on her. Okay, and there she is. So, a little bit of effort, but she is in her container now. A little traumatized, but she's okay. So, I will mist the container and give her some food and she'll be okay. So that is it. Basically transferring this black widow. Like I said, it's good to do it in a larger container because it gives them the ability to move around and you don't have to worry about them climbing out or taking off on you and biting you, which is a good thing. But alright everyone, thanks for watching.